Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of The Light of Insight. I'm your host, Nina, and today it is just me. It will be a solo cast episode for the week, and I just wanted to hop on here and riff about what I've been experiencing lately in relation to the feelings of not enoughness, the balance of the masculine and feminine energies and the reasoning why I think people never feel like they are enough, never feel like they're doing enough, never feel like they're making enough, never feel like they are enough. So, I guess I can backtrack a little bit and explain why I've been thinking a lot about this, but I've come on here and have mentioned a few times that definitely one of my core wound is the feeling of not enough. I feel inadequate in some way or another. And that is a wound that I have been healing for the past few years now and really digging deep into the reasons why. Why do I feel like I just am never doing enough, never enough as a person? And the more I think about it, the more I also see it in other people in my life. And it really comes down to, with my case, I had a clear modeling growing up in my life from my mom, where she was definitely hustling all the time. She was working as a university professor and also running a successful business with my dad. So they were always building and growing and doing amazing things with this international business, but she was also having to teach and take care of her students. And I always saw her in this action, go, 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 hustle, hustle, hustle energy. And growing up, I always just thought that was really impressive. But at the same time, I thought, okay, in order to please and impress my parents, my mom, I need to work really, really hard. I need to always reach for the top. Expectations were high. I think that also relates to many other reasons, which can be identity based. Growing up with a Japanese mom who did expect a lot academically and work ethically. So I just want you to think about, were you raised by a family that was constantly like in the go, 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 grind, 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 hustle, hustle, hustle energies? Or did you have a family more that was really able to receive, relax, slow down, and just take in life as it came? I think a main message that I want to say in this podcast is there needs to be a balance of these energies. And this is a very important balance between the masculine and the feminine energies. And masculine and feminine energies, it's not gender based. Every human on this planet has both the masculine and feminine energies within them. So with feminine energy, it's more of the flow, it's the creativity, it is the water brushing against the rocks in the ocean. It is the joy. It is that, like, if you're thinking of movement, it's like the wave. And with the masculine energy, it's more of the structure, the action taking, the truth, the rock in the ocean next to the waves. That is the feminine. So as you can see, it is really important in life that we have a balance of both of the masculine and feminine energies. We definitely need it in order, we definitely need the feminine energy in order to receive and to flow and to be able to create and to be able to also have a space to just not feel like time structure is like engulfing you. But we also do need that structure, and we also need to take that action towards our dreams. So in Ayurveda, there's also these energies that are called the Pitta, the vata, and the kapha. And some people embody certain energies, but let me just go into them. So the pitta is more of the masculine, it's the fire, it's the action taking energy. You might, if you're always in the go, 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 action, 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 let's go, you probably have a lot of pitta in you. If you're more into the grounding, the resting, you don't really have as much structure. You probably have a lot of kapha energy in you. And the last one, which is so we did pitta, we did kapha, the vata. The vata is more of the air. It's where the ideas are taking place. It's more head and airy. So that's, if you are thinking about this more in a timeline, it's usually like you think about the idea in the vata energy space, then you take action on this idea and execute it in order to manifest it. And then after taking action in the pitta, you want to come back down and ground and rest and then repeat that cycle over again. So in China also there's the yin and yang energies, right? So in Ayurveda there's the doshas, the pitta, kapha, and pitta, kapha, and vata energies. And so with the feminine and masculine energies, it's all basically the same stuff, but we do need a balance of everything. So going back to this psychology of not enoughness, I do really think that there is this lie that society sells us that if you work really, really, really hard, you sacrifice everything, you make all of the logical, rational decisions in life, you just climb up that ladder in your company, in your organization, there's going to be a time or a point in the ascension that you reach that you will finally feel fulfilled, that you will finally feel satisfied, that you will finally feel like you are complete as a person and there's nothing else to prove anymore because you have the money, you have the job security, you have the kids, the partner, the house, the whatever, everything that we're sold in society as to what you should be aiming for in life is all very socially constructed. And so what happens is we buy into these ideas, these societal ideas that if you achieve the house, if you own a house, if you just stick it out long enough in that company that you really hate, you're going to be able to reach a point where it's going to like work out for you. There's so many of these ideas that were sold that a lot of us, I think, don't really want to believe, but we subscribe to anyways, because it's, in the end, it's like you're going to reach a point of fulfillment and happiness. I really want you to think about what is your idea and definition of actually a true, peaceful, happy, fulfilled life. And what I've been working on recently is never to outsource any of that to anyone or anything. I think peace and happiness can happen right now. Right now. It does not depend on the job that you have. It does not depend on if you have a partner or not. It doesn't depend if you're a house owner or you have X amount of money in your bank account. Insource this. Don't outsource happiness to anything or everyone, because you as a person are whole and complete and worthy. You just have to find that within yourself. It's already within you. So, yes, I've been thinking about this a lot. This idea of not enoughness, the balance of these energies, the types of ideas that we subscribe to in society. And of course, I think this all really comes down to awareness and really understanding who you are as a person and what you truly, authentically believe as a person. Because your idea of success and happiness can look very different from another person's, and that's great. So if you feel like that's what you want to do, like work really hard in this organization, even if it's painful, or you're suffering right now, and you're going to be able to reach a point that, okay, you finally feel like, okay, I'm where I want to be because I had to go through that. That makes a lot of sense too. I agree. Sometimes you just need to like go through the really tough, painful times in order to learn and grow from. But do you really want that? Or is it an idea that you're subscribing to because you were told that this was how it is? This is how it's meant to be. Like, this is how it's going to work out for everyone. It's like the ultimate universal truth. No. If you don't like a situation that you're in, a relationship or a job or whatever it is, you have the choice to leave it. You have the power to create a different belief that works in your favor. So, this type of discussion, whether it's questioning your beliefs, whether it's incorporating more of a balance between the masculine and feminine energies, whether it's really questioning, why do I believe this, or where did I learn this? This is all something that we discuss in my coaching programs and my coaching sessions as a Dharma spiritual life and purpose coach. And I am offering a amazing program right now called Flowing with Fire, where we really dive into all of these topics. And the main goal is to design a life that is authentically yours by design. No one else's. It makes sense to you, and it only needs to make sense to you. So I would love to welcome you to the program if anything that I'm saying is making you really feel interested or kind of giving you a like, hell yeah, I want to like learn more and understand this. I am offering a free coaching session for any of you that are interested if you simply apply to the program by this Thursday this week. So in 2 days. So I hope that you all are having a beautiful morning, day, evening, wherever you are in the world. And I'm sending so much love. And just remember that you are enough. You are worthy simply because you are. There's nothing to prove. There's nothing to chase. You don't need to validate yourself with any external things in your life because you are whole and worthy as you are. And don't ever buy into the lie that you are not complete without X, Y, or Z. It's not true. It's simply not true. So, mwah, love you all, and I look forward to another episode of the Light of Insight coming next week. Bye.